Let's make our colorful crayon wax creation today. I have an example to show you. Check this one out. See the crayons up there? We have the wax melting down upon the silhouette of a girl and her umbrella with her trustworthy companion. So what are we going to need for this awesome project? We're going to need a sturdy surface to work on. We're going to need white paint. We're going to need a paintbrush. We're going to need scissors. We're going to need some clip art. And of course, we need crayons. We will also need a hot glue gun. And that is what we need to create our colorful crayon wax art. I'm going to put these things away so we can get started. Alright, now we're ready. We have our surface to work on. We have our cardboard. And what we need to do with this cardboard is we need to paint it white. I have my paint. And I have my paintbrush. I also want to put some paint into a container. I'm going to take my paint and place it in the container. I'm going to take the paintbrush and dip it into the container of white paint, and I will begin brushing the paint onto this cardboard surface. Now, to save us some time, I've already gone ahead and painted a piece of cardboard. So that is what the surface will look like when you have it painted. I'm going to turn it into the portrait orientation. Take my crayons, then I can put onto this cardboard surface. I'm just going to go ahead and dump them out. How about that? Next, I'm going to take my hot glue gun and start putting strips of glue onto the cardboard surface. You want to work in sections. This hot glue cools very quickly. Do not touch. Be very careful. Do not touch the hot glue. There, now we have all of the crayons onto the cardboard surface. Now we need our silhouette. Here's an example that I shared with you in the beginning. Do you remember? So I want to show you a different example that we can create today with a different silhouette. How about of a superhero? That way when the wax starts to melt, it will come around the shield, protecting him against the hot wax. Sounds very dramatic, doesn't it? We need to take our scissors and we need to cut out our silhouette. Now we have our silhouette cut out. We're going to place it right onto the cardboard surface, but we need to glue our silhouette to the cardboard surface. So I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to add some glue. I like to add little drops of glue along the edge of the paper to save on glue. You want to make sure it's along the edge so your silhouette will lay flat. We're going to flip this back over, just like that. I like to take a piece of paper and place it over top of it. That way we don't smudge any dirt or any grime that we might have on our hands. And there's our silhouette. Another important item we need is a hairdryer. That's going to help us melt. We need to make sure that the canvas is vertical so the gravity can pull melted crayon wax down the cardboard surface. So I have a trusty easel for us. Right here we are. We have this. I'm going to take our awesome, colorful wax crayon creation and place it on to our trusty easel that we're going to use today to hold in place. Just like that. One more thing, we want to place a small bead of hot glue on the top part of our shield of our silhouette image. This will prevent any hot wax from getting on to our silhouette. We need our trusty hair dryer. I'm going to turn it up high and start trying to melt the wax. There are a few things that we need to do now to clean up our nice, colorful crayon wax creation. Now you can see that some of the wax got over top of our image, even though we put a little bit of that hot glue at the top. When that happens, we just need to take maybe a pair of scissors or a blunt object and just sort of scrape off where we do not want to have the wax onto our creation. Now you can see that we have some of the wax right around the edge here. I'm going to take my paintbrush, my paint container of paint. I'm going to go ahead and just clean up around the edge of this silhouette so it stands out just a little bit more. And that is how we make our colorful wax crayon creations.